Hello and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. In case you weren't aware, Ripple's official stance is that XRP price is unaffected by on-demand liquidity transactions. Look, I've seen Ripple argue, of course, multiple times over the past couple of years that the price behavior of XRP can be virtually totally explained, owing to the broad movements of crypto markets on a worldwide scale rather than Ripple's commercial operations. That's something I've seen before, for sure. On the other hand, I can't say that I recall ever seeing them say that the on-demand liquidity provided by using XRP as a bridge currency has no effect on the XRP price because of the way it was built. And I believe there are many members of our society who, yes, I'm aware that many members of our community have, for some time now, speculated that rising XRP prices will be the result of a rise in on-demand liquidity activities. For a long time now I have been saying, there is more to it than that. As a result, I'd want to explore some of the nuances here. Not that on-demand liquidity can't have a beneficial effect on XRP price in the future, it just might take some time. But, I'll explain why you shouldn't expect the individual transactions. Wait, don't be too certain before moving on. I come from a completely monetary background-free background. I'm not here to give you money advice. And you shouldn't make any financial decisions based on what I say, right? Just a hobbyist here that occasionally posts videos to YouTube on various crypto-related topics. Okay, today I'll take your headline. The CEO of Ripple had some high words for the XRP community. I'm sure most of you are aware that there was an XRP Las Vegas event over the last couple days, and that it appears to have been a very wild success. In fact, this is what led to what I'm covering in this video, and I wanted to mention this in a video regardless. However, this provides an awesome segue into what is the primary topic of this video. In fact, several prominent figures in the community were present, including Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple. Recently, Brad Garlinghouse took to Twitter to provide the following with accompanying images, which I will expand to full screen for any of you who are interested. At XRP Las Vegas 2023, it was great to finally put faces with names in the XRP community. The sense of community is incredible, especially when compared to online forums like Twitter. While for how grateful I am that this community has been to Team Ripple while we've fought the good fight, words fail me. This is a selfie shot with several members of the XRP community looking on. Totally awesome to witness. Also, check out this awesome photo. Okay, he's got the top half of the costume. The XRP emblem is embroidered on the bag's inner. Wow, that's fancy. Like that a lot. One final photo from the Garland household, which features Brad. Indeed, it appears to have been an enormous success by all accounts. He picked up where my XRP buddy's tweet left off. YouTuber and blockchain advocate who championed XRP in Sin City. It's been wonderful to see so many members of the community come together, and it's been a real treat to meet and greet so many of them. Don't even think of questioning that. That's a fantastic day. Also, I've been saying for a long time that XRP has the best community in the crypto space. That much is evident. And the extent to which our communities have persevered through the craziness of the last few years is remarkable. It's fantastic in every way. Oh, no way, although the SEC has been viciously attacking several coins, we remain as enthusiastic and assured as ever. Folks, XRP is here to stay. Too many builders have flooded the market. There's already too much use in the real world. From where I'm sitting, it appears to have achieved escape velocity. And because I expect the rate of adoption to keep rising, I plan to keep holding it. However, my fellow XRP YouTuber Crypto, Eddie, reposted a post from Brad Garlinghouse. And I bet you can guess what she remembered from the rippling Wells notice, and off the top of my head that encouraged her to relate part of this. I don't remember ever seeing this before, but it's been a while, so it could just be that my memory is failing me. Not sure when this was written, but the crypto has been passed around. The present text. There is a summary of a Wells submission on the official Ripple website. This submission would have been made before the SEC formally sued Ripple, and as such, Ripple would have been issued a Wells notice. We're going to sue you, by the way. After that, the commissioners would have voted, and they did vote. As you're well aware, they are going to sue Ripple aggressively, while also attacking all extra beholders over the world. Earlier, in this document share, I had pushed back on certain of the SEC's claims, and Crypto Eddie has drawn attention to those sections. So, Crypto Eddie typed up the subsequent waves. Okay, I'll submit. You can give her 3 points. As a first point, Ripple's participation in the XRP community does not represent the work of third parties. The source of this is waves. Put in your submission here. She retweeted something that Brad Garlinghouse had tweeted, and I can see why. He's out in public at the XRP event. Obviously, it is the fact, and I think we can all agree on this, that Ripple and Brad Garlinghouse do not represent the efforts of some third party. Rather, they are, like me and you, members of the XRP community. Yeah. To put it simply, no. But they went ahead and stated it in bold for everybody to see. Second, according to a piece of crypto advertising written on demand, XRP has nothing to do with liquidity. The third item is something I've never seen before and, to be honest, I'm not even sure I've ever seen this document. In addition, as you know, the price of XRP is unaffected by liquidity transactions, the buying and selling of the same amount of currency on demand, or by the sharing of this third installment. This fragment, then, is included at the end. And I have been stating this for an extremely extended period of time. Therefore, it didn't come as a shock to me. Just now learning about Ripple, have you ever explained the reasoning behind this statement in writing? By the way, this is not a negative, but if you think for a second that it is, you're missing the bigger picture. So, why is that the case? If you're referring to XRP in the context of a bridge currency, then I'm going to presume that everyone here is familiar with the concept. However, you merely wish to exchange one fiat currency for another. Specifically, you wish to change your US dollars for Mexican pesos. In this hypothetical scenario, a large quantity of XRP is bought on an on-demand liquidity US-based exchange, sent to a Mexico-based exchange. This is just an example. Of course, a Mexico-based cryptocurrency exchange would be bid, and finally sold for Mexican pesos. The ledger activity updates every 3 to 5 seconds, so everything happens instantly. In addition, the rails on each side of it may theoretically add a little bit more time, but in practice, the action takes place in real time. It follows that there will always be more volume of trade in one direction compared to the other. Therefore, if a large number of people are buying XRP from one side, you might assume that this will drive up the price in that market. In addition, there is a corresponding selling side in the alternative market. That means a lot of selling pressure on the Mexican stock exchange. To put it plainly, there has been a noticeable increase in sell pressure, which could lead to a decrease in price. People eventually catch on to price differences and begin to practice arbitrage as a result. And that's what balances out international markets. And because that's the case, when you're discussing using XRP as a bridge currency, none of those individual transactions are going to affect the price of XRP if you look at them in isolation. However, there are a few caveats that indicate on-demand liquidity may not have a direct, beneficial effect on the XRP price. One of the most obvious is that people would invest in actual cryptocurrencies that solve real problems if they see that there is a lot of utility on the XRP ledger, and in this case, we're talking about on-demand liquidity. If a new crypto investor learns that XRP has practical applications, they may decide to diversify their holdings by purchasing additional cryptocurrencies rather than keeping all of their eggs in one basket. For XRP to function as a bridge currency, especially as the volume of transactions grows, it must first be held by someone, and secondly, from what I can tell, the XRP in question must be transferred from one party to another in a very short amount of time. However, the greater the volume of transactions requiring immediate access to funds, the larger the reserve need must be. Moreover, XRP can be put to just one purpose at a time. Therefore, if it is being utilized for the sole purpose of providing liquidity on demand, it is not being used for anything else at the present time. This is when the laws of supply and demand come into play. Again, it's not the particular trade that will produce an increase in price after accounting for arbitrage. The final price will be exactly zero, and you'll be back where you started, but the speed with which the trade is executed. But again, if there's an increase in demand for XRP in general, and there's XRP that people can't buy because it's already been held by people that you're using it for on-demand liquidity now, that is a factor, that is absolutely a factor, so Ripple is correct in what they are stating here. However, I think that a lot of people actually don't realize these particular dynamics, and I just find it so interesting to see that this is what Ripple sadly, I believe I was mistaken. I was hoping some of you might have seen this before. Honestly, I can't remember if I ever saw it because I'm just forgetting. This is the first time I've seen this particular entry. This is interesting to observe, and hopefully puts to rest the notion that these transactions will miraculously enhance the price of XRP. But it's also on our official website, so there you go. They want to make the argument from a legal standpoint, so if you believe that just no, even Ripple says, no, I don't think it's purely, you might say, oh, well, that's why they are lawyers. But I seriously doubt it. I seriously doubt it. They've already abandoned programmatic advertising anyway. They realize that the law is on their side when it comes to using XRP for ODL transactions, and they are on the right side of history. This seems like a statement of truth. There's no need to qualify it, in my opinion. It's self-evidently correct in that respect. So, seeing this has just piqued my interest. However, fellas, sound off in the comments. For some reason, I found it amusing. Again, I wanted to bring up the event because, as I mentioned before, it's been very cool, and I'm sure those of you who are active on Twitter have seen coverage of it. No attendance at the actual event is required. At least a few of you here today were probably there. That was really cool, man. You know, just listening to somebody on YouTube or just putting anything on Twitter might feel impersonal, so seeing photographs from just tons of people is very nice. The same holds true if you're utilizing XRP chat on any social media site. However, this is not a theory. The XRP community is enormous, consisting of millions of people. And it's a wonderful place to live. It's great to have even another indicator that supports the notion that community matters. This is just another factor contributing to our long-term success in this location. That's how I see it, anyway, and it makes me think the Earth is one big wonderful stamp. But I think I should end this now. You should not make any major financial decisions based on anything I say or write because I am not a financial counselor. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you in the next one, bye.